Om Shri Ganeshaya Namo Namah. Greetings to everyone world over. Green morning, green afternoon, green evening, all our brothers and sisters across the globe, wherever you are, in the different countries, in the different continents, in the different time zone, in different wellness or health, and whatsoever you have got the mental frame. You've got to be happy. You've got to move ahead. You've got to take on the first step, and first step will take you towards your success. Today is a very important program, very important sharing of the information with all of you. We are doing the curtain raiser of Feast, Forum of Educators and Skill Providers of Tourism. Now, when you talk about this forum, what exactly is this? What this forum indicates, what this forum conveys, and why do we follow this particular forum? Ladies and gentlemen, during the pandemic, our travel and tourism, hospitality, aviation, services sector, they suffered maximum. They've yet to recover fully where they were just before the pandemic. You have got Travel Agents Association, Tour Operators Association, Tourist Transporters Association, Hoteliers Association, Restaurant Association, Outbound Tourism Association, Inbound Tourism Association, Domestic Tourism Association. At the helm of the affairs, when you look at the whole business, when you talk about it, the travel and tourism, who is there? It's a human resource. It's basically our manpower. How many people are being, employed in travel and tourism industry? People, those are joining us from the world over, you can post it over here in the chat bot. How many people are employed in travel and tourism? Nowadays, it's very easy to find out. You've got a chat GPT, you have got Google Bard, you've got so many of them. You can just, you can find out within no time who are the people those are associated with the travel and tourism, hospitality, aviation. How much is the manpower? How many people suffered during the pandemic? What exactly is going to be the scenario now when the industry opens up completely post-pandemic time, and how the things are shaping? So human resource, that means our education, our skills, our competencies, our capabilities, our personality, our communication, our manpower, whether they want to work in India or overseas or helping different countries, wherever they are going to be. We are now the most populous country of the world, and our asset is our human resource. How these youth get basically educated, developed, skilled, moving forward, that is something very important. So, for the entire travel and tourism industry, ladies and gentlemen, and for the hospitality and aviation, there is a forum of educators and skill providers. And that is having, its 22nd International Annual Convention, which is coming up. It was established in 2001. And the 22nd International Annual Convention is coming up all the way in Bhubaneswar in Odisha. And that's going to be at Hotel Sandy's Tower. We all meet, greet, treat each other, and we discuss the agenda, how the things have to be moved, what exactly has to be done in this particular industry. So today we are doing the curtain raiser of this particular convention. Our theme is going to be artificial intelligence in tourism and hospitality, education, technology. At the same time, we will also be having B2B meetings of the travel trade, business to business. That means the travel agents, tour operators, and with their counterparts, they will talk, they will discuss, they will try and take the vision forward. So let's move ahead together. Let's work in the direction. Today is a happy Independence Day, 4th of July of United States of America. We extend warm greetings and wonderful, wonderful, happy Independence Day to all our brothers and sisters across the globe. Those are joining us today. Happy Independence Day of United States today. Our brothers and sisters, those are non-resident Indians, those are staying permanently. Our youth, those are studying in various courses over there. More than 7.5 to 8 lakh youth at present are there. And when you look at that, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to be taking into consideration, wow, what exactly United States hold for these youth and our non-resident Indians. So happy Independence Day. On behalf of ICSI, we extend a very warm welcome to all of you. There are 32 million approximately Indian diaspora abroad in different countries. When I talk about Feast 2001, Forum of Educators and Skill Providers for Tourism, excuse me, I just wish to share over here something very important which comes to my mind. I share with you how the vision came through the former DG Tourism Government of India, Secretary Tourism Government of India, and who basically became the patron, the chief, and who gave his vision, how basically the tourism in real sense to be developed. And we learned from him. Today, we give him lots of respect, Sri B.K. Goswamiji. It was his vision, the former Secretary Tourism Government of India, and he told us that let's take the journey forward like we have travel agents, tour operator, tourist transporters, and everybody in the tourism industry. Why not? We should get the educators also together. And when we talked about it, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to share with all of you the journey from 2001.
Welcome to Forum of Educators and Skill Providers for Tourism. In December 2001, travel and tourism educators and scholars deliberated and celebrated at the International Conference on Emerging Trends and Future of Tourism Education, which was held at Chandigarh. As an outcome of the paper presentations and recommendations, it was decided to set up a forum of tourism educators and scholars, and the same was launched by an eminent tourism lover and veteran of tourism industry, Sri B.K. Goswami, a former Union Secretary Tourism, Government of India and Founder President ICSI. In the recommendations made, the need was felt to bring tourism educators and scholars to work closely in a collaborative way at the university, college and other educational institution levels. To bring in confluence of expertise of various tourism education experts on a common platform for greater benefit to industry and to deliberate ways and means to upgrade and improve the quality of need-based travel and tourism education, research, skills and competencies, while bringing uniformity in tourism curriculum and collaborations throughout the country. Feast invites you with a complimentary membership to Intellectuals Forum to make tourism as the growth engine for India's socio-economic development by imparting need-based education, skills, research, innovation and technology adoption through collaborative wisdom and expertise.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the feast which I wanted to share with all of you so that you get an idea what exactly is Feast, how it was formed. So my deep gratitudes and thanks to Sri B.K. Goswamiji, my mentor. And yesterday I met one of the legends of the Indian tourism industry, Dr. Subhash Goyal, the chairman of District Travels. He is a visionary who has got lots of ideas how the tourism. I met Captain Swadesh Kumar, who is the founder, president of the Adventure Tour Operators Association, and a couple of other dignitaries from travel, tourism, hospitality, aviation, and all of us together, we are moving in that particular direction. What exactly best possible way we can do. So let's move ahead. And here is the feast which I was sharing with all of you. And let me take you in this journey forward. Ladies and gentlemen, Sri B.K. Goswami, he gave the vision. He gave the idea and he told, why not we should have the entire country, the travel trade educator, tourism educators, and hospitality education, aviation educators together from the universities, colleges, institutions. So from 2001 onward, every year we meet, we greet, we treat, and we have got a lot to celebrate and share. On the founding day, that is on 2001, I still recall we had the Honorable Governor of the Manipur at that point of time, and who was deeply associated. And Dr. Sidhu gave lots of vision and he shared with all of us. And this was published over here in the Tribune. We are so grateful to them. Thank you very much. It was scintillating, it was captivating, and of course, intellectually, it was intoxicating, which we all enjoyed. Wonderful. So we moved in the journey forward, we moved ahead, and there was a lot which was being deliberated. And everybody over here, we started working in the direction. Professor Narula, I can see right over here, he joined us from Thailand, and the feast organizers, the galaxy and the youth, and everybody together. That time, the skill was not a buzzword, but still we had moved on with education with that. And here you can see we moved on year to year, place to place, different destinations. We kept on moving with the forum of educators and skill providers for tourism, and a lot of interaction with the teachers, with the educators, with the vice chancellors, with the principals, with the youth and technocrats as well. And of course, we had lots of religious leaders also who talked about pilgrimage tourism, spiritual tourism, and other kind of areas. Then the small group discussions and deliberations. And it was wonderful. I'm so grateful to all of them who supported the vision, who came with us, who took the agenda forward, and all of us, we kept on moving inch by inch, day by day, year by year, and the feast had been growing. And you can see wonderful what all comes. And it was such a lovely deliberations and discussions with everyone. I would say I'm so grateful to all those supported the vision, those helped in the vision. And also we were the part of the Advantage Assam. I still recall when the Honorable Prime Minister had come over there, and from the world over, we had a large pool of non-resident Indian from the Northeast who had come. It was a great occasion, 4th of February. And I'm grateful to Ravi Kapoorji also, who was the chief coordinator and mentor for this program. We kept on moving, ladies and gentlemen. Over here also, we took care of the IT and the technology and the education part. Thereafter, the digital journey and the digital leap, and all of us moving together. I'm grateful to Sudhanshu Panditji also, who is a former secretary to the government of India. He was that time the joint secretary and then the additional secretary in the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. And we had lots of programs in Guwahati, we had in Manipur. And there you can see Ravi Kapoorji right at the back with Sudhanshu Panditji. You can see them right over here. And we had the governors, and we had a lot of ambassadors and high commissioners from the different countries. They participated in the Northeast. This is the another vision. You can see the UNESCO director, Eric Falt, sitting right over here. And it was a wonderful, wonderful discussion. And this is a day training workshop, which we developed for the youth and educators with regard to travel, tourism, hospitality, and aviation field. Ladies and gentlemen, ICSI brought India's first finishing school through the feast, and that was for service industry, where we helped the youth, the teachers, the educators, the trainers, the counselors, the mentors, coach, everybody together. And basic agenda was students should grow and teachers should grow. There should be personal and professional growth for everybody through the inspirational skills, innovative storytelling arts, talent lab, soft skill, life skill, technical skills, and of course now global skills. And we had all departments over here. Through the feast we worked on, and this was a need-based innovative training sessions. You can see the grooming head to toe. Now you would say how this could be the part of it. If you go on onto the AICT website, All India Council for Technical Education, right on the home page, if you would have the drop-down menu from the education, you can see in that particular vertical down below where it is given finishing school. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the vision which we brought at that point of time through RUSA. And this is a complete transformation, national integration, north, south, east, west, everybody moving together, 52,000 youth and 35,000 teachers being a part of the mission. Creative thinking, critical thinking, decision-making, value-based ethics, empathy. Before pandemic, the pre-pandemic, the brick and mortar finishing school of the feast, along with the ICSI, But now post-pandemic, it has gone totally digital. That's a digital inspirational lab where lots of programs are being organized. We have taken the patent, we have taken the trademark. It's called DIL. Dil se dil ko jodiye. DIL stands for Digital Inspirational Lab. And our objective is making education and skills relevant wherever it's possible. Now, as far as teachers and youth are concerned, your curiosity, creativity, imagination, innovation, design thinking, critical thinking, adaptive learning, immersive learning, project based learning, technology based learning, nature based learning. We want to see you happy. And the Feast is doing a great in that through the Digital Inspirational Lab. The purpose of education, there got to be an outcome. Either you got to add something to your economic activity, cultural activity, social activity, or there may be a personal purpose of students also. Why not education should have happiness, joyful learning, and there should be curiosity and a creativity and collaborations, all of us together. Let's make education and skill relevant to our day-to-day life through Digital Inspirational Lab, through Feast, Forum of Educators and Skill Providers of Tourism, universities, colleges, institutions. Everybody got to get together and we got to work in the direction that children, students, youth, those are passing out from these institutions, they should have direct jobs and they should have wonderful openings for them. Capacity building of educators and youth through the digital way. Now, right over here, the Feast Convention, which is going to take place on 5th and 6th of October this year. You would say, why 5th of October? Something very interesting. Think about it. Ladies and gentlemen, 5th of September is India's Teachers' Day, but 5th of October is United Nations World Teachers' Day. So 5th and 6th of October at the Sandy Towers, Bhubaneswar, Odisha, we are going to have this particular program. You can see the QR code you can take. But if you come on to the icsiindia.in web portal, icsiindia.in, if you come on that website, you can see the entire thing. You can click it right over there and you can have a complimentary participation in this international convention. You can present your paper. You can build a collaborative network. At the same time, there is so much which can be done, which we all can do. That is something amazing we have to think of. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the QR code, Artificial Intelligence in Tourism and Hospitality Education Technology, 22nd International Annual Convention of the Feast. At the same time, you will have B2B meeting of the travel trade also, where the travel agents, tour operator, tourist excursionist, inbound, outbound, domestic, everybody can exchange one-to-one discussions, how to build the entire network. You will have panel discussion, paper presentation, case study discussions, opportunities to interact with the experts, networking, B2B meeting in the travel trade. And of course, you can have the stalls and you can exhibit your services and your products as well. Here is wonderful Sandy Towers Hotel in Bhubaneswar, where we are hosting this particular event. Let's travel together. So you can feel the fragrance of the Hotel Sandy Towers. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was just a teaser, curtain raiser, lot to come, lot to discuss. We will keep bringing. There are 3 months left over. Today is 4th of July. So 4th July to 4th August, 4th August to 4th September, 4th September to 4th October. So 3 months are in hand. And 5th of October, look forward meeting all of you right over there in Bhubaneswar at the Sandy Towers Hotel. Rest of the details we will discuss. Let's move together for the Feast, Forum of Educators and Skill Providers for the Tourism, Hospitality and Aviation. Let's make our education and skills relevant through innovative way. All the Vice Chancellors, Honorable Vice Chancellors, Head of the Departments for Tourism, Hospitality, Aviation, we extend you a very warm welcome. Skill providers, Come on, let's share your vision. Let's share your expertise. This particular program was for you on the YouTube channel live, and that's on at the rate ICSI India live. At the rate ICSI India live. And that was through International Chamber for Service Industry and Feast, Forum of Educators and Scholars of for skill providers for tourism, hospitality, and aviation. Tomorrow we will be meeting once again. That's going to be at 8 p.m. And we will be taking the journey forward, tourism and hospitality key drivers. So look forward meeting you tomorrow. Stay fit, stay fine, be happy. Do join us for the International Convention, 22nd International Convention of the Feast, Forum of Educators and Skill Providers for Tourism. Youth, you matter. Your future matter. Your career matter. How do you get shaped in a university, in a college, in an institution, in skill center, wherever you are? Even if you're working and you want to move up in the ladder, this is the forum, this is the place. It's a complimentary membership. Come to the icsiindia.in website and you can get all the details. Meeting you tomorrow at 8 p.m. खुश रहिए, मुस्कुराते रहिए.